Yeah, I guess I'm ready here. Let's take a look at my monster journal, because I have everything in this thing. So this is going to be a Raduga. It is... Can't read what that is, but it looks like it cycles. I don't know. This is a peculiar champion. It has the elemental shift trait. Whenever it attacks, it would change its resistance and weakness according to the element of its attack, which means that it could have any elemental weakness and resistance. Choose your party wisely. That is a ton of hit points. But I guess it is a champion. Oh, jeez. Following areas aren't implemented yet in the current version of the game. Alright, it's time to go deal with the Goblin King. Thought about bringing in my Knight, which is a physical damage dealer, but I decided I'd rather have the debuffs. Dude's a lot weaker than a Raduga. Another champion down. I hope that the ancient woods will be more peaceful now. Now we should go back to the prison cells in the Stronghold dungeon. Let's see what information they get out of that alchemist. Hi Will, what's up?
Hey, I've just been thinking about some things. It feels so strange not to have my spectral familiar around anymore.
Your familiar won't be gone for very long, Will. We're on to the alchemists. Don't forget what I told you. If they attack one of us, they attack all of us.
Thank you. It means a lot to me to know that you and Tran will help me. And I still have my other monsters as well. Just because I don't have my spectral familiar anymore, doesn't mean I stop being a monster keeper. I just know that my spectral toad would want me to continue as a monster keeper. I will continue traveling the sanctuary and searching for more hints about the alchemists.
Sounds good, Will. We wish you good luck for your travels.
I did find some information in one of the books, though. So around 300 years ago, the Ancient Order of Alchemists came to the sanctuary after they were banished everywhere else. They somehow managed to break through the sanctuary's magical barrier and enter the sanctuary. Eventually, they revealed themselves to the Monster Keepers. The leader of the alchemists, Raduga, made a grand speech trying to appeal to the Monster Keepers. He spoke of pushing back against those that had pushed them all into the sanctuary. With the combined power of the Monster Sanctuary and the Alchemists, they would be able to conquer the Old World. However, most of the Monster Keepers were unwilling to start a war against the Old World. As the current Keeper Master put it, The sanctuary was all that they needed, and there was no reason for bloodshed. They allowed the alchemists to stay regardless, which was a mistake. The alchemists were bitter and angry about the fact that they were constrained to live in the monster sanctuary. In times of old, they used to practice their craft for the kings of the old world, earning plenty of riches and fame for their order. The alchemists plotted a conspiracy and gathered monster keepers around them that aligned with their world views. In their view, monsters were nothing but a tool to be used to regain the power they once had in the old world. Luckily, the alchemists got caught before they could spring their plan into action. The monster keepers believed that they put an end to the ancient order of alchemists. However, the leader of the alchemists, Marduk, was never found.
Then why would you believe that you put it in? What?
There are rumors that Marduk had found a way to gain immortality for himself. Perhaps he is still around somewhere in the sanctuary. It says that he always wore a death mask. That's all I could find. Perhaps if we find more alchemists, we can get more information from them. Oh, what? Maybe I should catch an alchemist together with Julia. Maybe you get some more information from him. You should ask about the leader of the alchemists.
Band Hall, that's Keeper Dragoon Eric over there. As Keeper Dragoon, he is only one rank away from the highest rank in the order, Keeper Master. They say he spends almost all of his time in the wilds patrolling the sanctuary. Most people in the sanctuary have never even seen him, but we've all heard the stories.
Good job on bringing in that evildoer, Keeper Lancer. Julia told me all about it. Sounds like you'll be making your family proud, Spectral Keeper. Julia also told me about that problem with the Goblin King. You did take care of him, right? Yes. Very good, Keeper Lancer. The ancient woods should be a safer place now. Let me introduce myself. I am Eric, Keeper Dragoon of our order. I came to the stronghold when I heard rumors that alchemists have been spotted. Oh yes, I know that this masked person belongs to the ancient order of alchemists. Although I don't know much about them other than that they once came to the sanctuary and caused some trouble. I'm afraid nobody in the sanctuary knows more about them. That's why I came here, to interrogate this alchemist. So far, I've only found from him that the alchemists are the reason why there have been so many champion monsters. The alchemists have perfected a formula for an elixir that can turn a regular monster into a champion monster. The alchemist was in the ancient woods to gather ingredients for the elixir. Other than that, it appears that we are in the dark for now. You have found a library deep within the stronghold dungeon. The Keeper Novice Will found a book with more information about the alchemists? Tell me about it. Interesting. I need to commend you for doing such a good job. You are quite extraordinary, aren't you? I'd expect no less of a Spectral Keeper. Now, let's try to find out what this alchemist knows about that leader of the alchemists, Marduk.
Marduk? How do you know about him?
Seems like Will found just the right information. Tell us, alchemist, where's your leader, Marduk? Is he hiding somewhere in the sanctuary? Remember, if you give us the information we need, we might just decide to spare you and give you back your freedom. After we've dealt with the other alchemists, of course.
Very well, I will tell you, since it won't be of much use to you either way. We are indeed serving Marduk, the one and only, who has guided our order from the shadows for more than 300 years. He's hiding nowhere else than the abandoned tower.
That's impossible! The abandoned tower has been sealed for hundreds of years.
It is true. He sends us our orders through magic, and if he wishes so, he can leave the tower too. But it makes for quite a useful fortress for him.
That's strange. I'm not sure if we can believe him. But at this point, we have no other choice. In case you don't know, Tran, the abandoned tower is closed and can only be opened by all 4 Spectral Keepers together. But if that wasn't enough, its entrance lies beyond the Forgotten Workshop, which is filled with some of the most dangerous monsters. And the Key of Power is also required to open the door to the abandoned tower. The Key of Power was hidden by a Keeper Master more than 400 years ago. Nobody knows where it is. It could be just about anywhere in the sanctuary. The alchemists found a way to break through the magic barrier of the sanctuary. Their leader might be immortal. We can't put anything past them, so perhaps Marduk is indeed hiding within the abandoned tower. Searching for the Key of Power so that we may gain interest in the abandoned tower might be our best bet right now. Besides, on your search for the key, you might find more clues about the alchemists and their leader. However, I will stay here to continue watching over the alchemist. Who knows how many alchemists there are in the sanctuary? They could come at any moment to break them free. So I wish you Godspeed. May you find what you search for in the sanctuary.
It's the end of the story content so far. We hope that you enjoyed this version of the game. We are working on new content for the game, and we hope to deliver it to you very soon. Alright, I'm having some problems defeating the Raduga in 5-star, so what I'm going to try to do is... I found a post that says that they used this team of 3 here, so we're gonna give that a shot. Hope this is not a waste. I don't know. Like, it's gonna be a waste if it turns out that there's like light and dark specters that you can farm later. But for right now, you can't find light and dark naturally. Do that. I'll go ahead and use these skill potions as well. This thing has a health bonus for defense only, however. Let me think here. Magic, magic. Probably this then. And then this. Physical, magic. Not really sure what I want on this guy. That's 380, this does 300 and burn. I can always skill reset him later. Now this guy, let's see here. Magic damage. Maybe this, maybe this. This is their current equipment. And let's give this a shot. Of course you would do the thing that makes you resistant to fire. Ow. Oh, wow. Jeez. Alright, that worked really well. I just don't know if I 5-star that. Alright, I looked up the last monster I have not added to my army. And that involves setting the pipe on fire. Oh, come on, you can miss that? Stop missing so much. Jeez. Nice. You ascended to Keeper Ranger rank. New items available by traders. Let's go and hatch these two things too. I've got names set up for these guys. Since Raduga is Russian for rainbow, because this guy, he's like kind of a prismatic creature, his resistances are whatever he last attacks with. We're gonna name him Svetnoy. And Konko. And let's take a look what these guys are like. Kind of like the monk version of magic. And we've got... I don't like this part where I'm like doing skills and you end up going left or right out of this area. It goes back to this menu. I don't like that. Because here's the thing. If I've got dudes on here, I just want to cycle to the other side. That's why I've enabled skills. I've had the escape button for a reason. Anyways, let's see here. I was expecting to see lots of evasion perks on this guy. Yeah, well, there's 10%, 20%. Okay. And while we're here... what I do when I find an area that I can't yet unlock, I just make a note of it. $2x leather. Thanks, game. This is where the triple mole bears are. And 2 smoke bombs, great. Awesome. Alright, let's try evolving. Present a catalyst. So we're gonna go with Stardust, and I can hit both the Grummies, I believe. I start with the dark one because I wrote down, just in case that even though I have the items for it, that maybe you only get to do it once. So I'm gonna do it with the dark one first, because that's my priority on them. We're gonna go and might as well do the light one as well. And then we're gonna do the cocoon. So we're gonna do the dark magma cocoon. All the evolution monsters, I looked at their abilities and I decided the dark is the one I went for all of them. Anyways, so next up is the Shard of Winter and the Minotaur. And then we're gonna need the Ninky with the magical clay. And then we're gonna need the Sunstone and the Sparkle Knight, or whatever, and the Crackle Knight. He looks pretty legit. Alright, so let's take a look. I mean, I don't know. it could be worse. It could be better. I'm not actually sure. Do I still have a Grummy on hand? Let me give them all up. Here we go. I got Acid's Rain, Poison Bomb. So he's a water earth creature, but when he evolves, he becomes a water fire creature, huh? I mean, that's fine. Not sure stat-wise what the differences are either. So this is 2, 6, and this guy is... Yeah, so their stats do increase. It probably is better. I'm not too worried about it. For the sake of the gameplay, I'll try to evolve all my creatures, even if it turns out to be worse. So this guy... Oh, alright. Okay. And what about the knight? Yeah, okay. Alright. I can see it. Wasn't there someone else? Oh yeah, these magma dudes. And then there's the Ninky thing. Okay, alright. So I'll worry about leveling, or not leveling, but maxing or picking their skills later. But at this point, I should have a bio for every creature in this thing. Yep, I've collected everybody. I think I've done everything I can in the game. So from here, I'm just going to go ahead and give away all the monsters that I'm not, or give away all the neutral monsters that are taking up space in my inventory. So if you'd like, you can stick around and see what kind of rewards you get. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching Tran Wins Monster Sanctuary. I'll see you next time.